The video game Fortnite, my goodness, what a story this is. It's become so popular that parents are now getting tutors to teach their kids to improve their play. Can you believe it? Joining us now, Lloyd. He's a former pro gamer who I believe now has gone into the world of being an agent. Chris, welcome to you. So many questions, so little time. How do you take someone who's a Fortnite player and make them a star? How do you do that?
Well, thanks for having me. It's honestly, it's great to be here. Fortnite esports exploding. Esports is the hottest new trends. And to answer your question in short, you know, one of the easiest ways is to obviously partner the player up with a coach. Nothing replaces long hours of grinding, but you know, the fact remains that if you're in your backyard shooting up hoops, that's very beneficial. But you know, you put that kid with Phil Jackson, and he's going to have better form, he's going to have better mechanics, and you know, ultimately that'll help him, you know, take his game to the next level.
Well, is it like
on the agency level? At
the top level, Chris, sorry to interrupt there, but you know, there are certain athletes that have the skills to become a professional. But can anyone sitting at home on a sofa playing this game have the necessary skills to take it to that level?
Absolutely. You know, most of the competitive side of Fortnite is actually played on PC, but there is an opportunity for players playing on their console, the PS4, Xboxes, to join in on the fun and actually qualify for some of the official Epic events. Right now we have the Summer Skirmish. We've had 5 weeks, and I believe a console player on PS4 or Xbox actually won the second week and netted about $140,000 right into his pocket in 1 day of playing.
You know, I read this. 26-year-old Tyler Ninja Blevins has 10 million followers, nearly 300 million channel views as they watch how he plays the game. He rakes in $500,000 per month playing this game. I mean, that to me is just, it's mind-blowing, but to you, that's probably not that surprising.
Well, for him, it's not that surprising, but in the, you know, I've been in esports since 2002, and the trajectory that esports has followed, it's come from, you know, essentially just an industry that was very grassroots, that, you know, it became something because the players wanted it to be. Fortnite is a totally different beast. It's allowing players to not only become superstars as professional players, but also to become superstars, you know, in the traditional sense, where, you know, someone like Tyler Blevins Ninja has, you know, gained notoriety globally to the same levels as, you know, someone like Cristiano Ronaldo or, you know, even LeBron James.
And you as an agent, you obviously take a slice. Do you represent individuals? Do you take that individual and maybe swap teams? I know these games are played in teams. Is it like soccer, the NBA, where you take a player, a gamer, and then maybe, you know, shift them to another team? Is that how it works? And what kind of slice do you get?
Well, you know, first and foremost, at the agency level, we definitely represent each of our players, streamers, content creators on an individual basis. Yep. You know, there are some instances where we represent multiple players on a team, and there are certainly instances where, you know, a personnel change to a team is the right thing to do. You know, Fortnite is something that we've never quite seen before. It does have solo play, play with 2 people, and play with 4 people, the solo, duo, or squads. And, you know, Fortnite is the most interesting esport in the world right now because it's the first esport since, you know, maybe Quake, you know, 12, 15 years ago that allowed people to gain true superstar status as an individual.
Right.
You know,
but you avoided my question, Chris.
Numbers.
What slice do you get? Do you get 10%? 20%? What do you...
We take a small percentage of the esports, the player salary, the prize money, signing bonuses that we negotiate, and then we take a slightly bigger percent of sponsorship deals, endorsement deals. We put a player on a billboard, in a commercial, appearances, all that kind of stuff.
Life is good, isn't it, Chris Lloyd?
Yeah, life is great. And, you know, I'm in one of the most interesting line of work that, you know, you could ever be in. Esports is the coolest new emerging industry, and to be in esports for so many years and to finally have it to this point where so many people can make a career is truly, you know, remarkable.
Well, we love success, and congratulations to you, Chris. And this whole story is remarkable, and I get the feeling we're just kind of scratching the surface. Chris, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's great to be here.